Hello and welcome to Newsform. I'm your host Chris from the CHRILLCAST, and as we mentioned yesterday, we're doing it a little different today. We're taking the poll from Thursday, and we're going to create 3 videos from it, with the top 3 choices being the choices we cover. So we already covered Nintendo Direct yesterday, so today is Saturday, and we're covering Dead Rising 5 was supposed to be announced, ? And yeah, basically based on what I've read, Dead Rising 5 should have been announced at E3 2021 or even before that. Unfortunately, Capcom shuttered the studio of Dead Rising 5. So before we get into this, make sure you guys like this video, comment down below your favorite game from the Dead Rising series, and whether or not you're disappointed that Dead Rising 5 is not a thing. So, if you like the way we cover news, like this video and subscribe. Where was Dead Rising 5 at E3 2021? If you're wondering where Dead Rising 5 was from E3 2021, you're not alone. This is an article from Shack News. It was officially missing from Capcom's lineup of titles, and which included Monster Hunter, Phoenix Wright, and Resident Evil RE Verse. However, it wasn't mentioned is because it's not in production, unfortunately. It was originally being produced by Capcom Vancouver, who had created Dead Rising 4. Turned out to be kind of a critical failure in regards to Dead Rising series as a whole. And many fans were upset over Dead Rising 4 due to the change of the Frank West voice actor and what many considered to be lackluster gameplay for the series and a kind of a whacked out storyline, more so than even the previous games. Now, I personally thought Dead Rising 4 was not the worst game ever, unlike Hidden Xperia, who said it was an abomination. And I would have been entirely welcoming of a Dead Rising 5 just to continue the story of Frank West and the zombie apocalypse that goes with him. So, Dead Rising 4 was the first Dead Rising game made in Unreal Engine. And after Dead Rising 3, which was a console and PC exclusive for the Xbox Microsoft ecosystem, Dead Rising 4 was a timed exclusive that eventually came to PlayStation 4. And yeah, I was just curious where they were going to take it after the Frank Rising DLC. Sounds like there was some kind of a Frank West, Chuck Green episodic gameplay for the new one, where you'd have Frank West and co-op gameplay with Chuck Green. It would have been really cool to see those two playing together like we had in Dead Rising Case West, which was the epilogue to Dead Rising 2, with the Dead Rising Case 0 being the prologue to Dead Rising 2, which introduced us all to Chuck Green back when the Dead Rising 2 game came out with Chuck Green instead of Frank West. Now, this series is full of shenanigans. It was so much fun just hitting zombies with everything you could find in a retail setting, including shopping carts, little foam heads, lightsabers, Mega Man Blaster. A lot of fun. And Dead Rising is still considered one of the main franchises at Capcom due to the amount of sales they've had, which is even more than the Ace Attorney sales. I'm sure at some point we'll see a Dead Rising 5 come back. Unfortunately, neither of the studios that worked on the previous games are likely to get the game. It's most likely going to be another new Capcom studio due to all of the staffing changes we've seen over the years. So, yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully, at some point, we will get a new Dead Rising game, whether it's a reboot of the series, or if it is Dead Rising 5, maybe we can recover some of the issues some people had with Dead Rising 4. And if we do get a Dead Rising 5, we better get Frank West back, or Chuck Green, or both. I would definitely be down for both of those things. But I would imagine the earliest we'll see a Dead Rising game again is probably 2023 or 2024. And it'll be probably in 4K, and it'll look beautiful, and the zombies' heads will explode. It'll be very fun. But as of right now, if you're a Dead Rising fan like I am, we're not going to see anything for the near future to even longer into the future. It'll probably be a good long hiatus before they bring back Frank West. Anyways, wish I had better news for y'all, but Dead Rising 5 did not make it to E3 2021 because Capcom Vancouver staffing was significantly reduced. Another studio with significantly reduced Staffing is Telltale Games, which was purchased, acquired by LCG Entertainment Inc., which now does business as Telltale Games. And my co-hosts Will and Billy are going to be doing the live show tonight. And we'll make sure we have a link to that at the end of this video. And as always, like I've said, whatever your favorite game of the Dead Rising series was, comment below. And make sure you guys like this video and subscribe if you like what we're doing. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.